Except where them hands, where them holes, where them throws, you know what I'm saying? Cecil.
One, two, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am really taking a chance at making this video. So this will probably be the video that'll get a lot of views. Most of the stuff on this channel gets low views because there is an issue I would love to talk about, but I can't. Not just because it's from my it's not even my personal life per se, but it's from my life. But I don't like to talk about stuff from my life because it's not that I care about putting my business out on the street. I obviously don't have a problem with that if I got a YouTube channel. But it's other people because it's not like I'm this solo being on planet Earth and nothing I do affects anybody else. But still, I think there's a lesson in this. And since I have had a similar conversation, not about this exact thing, but this principle, because I know it's something that comes up that we have to deal with as martial artists, I'm going to be vague and I'm going to talk about it in this way. And if you stayed this long, then I guess you're going to get the goodies. You're going to get the nuggets. That is attack dog. I am not anybody's attack dog. Don't try to train me to be your attack dog. Don't try to use conditioning and reward and punishment to try to get me to be your attack dog. I'm not your attack dog. If I think that you try to get me to be your attack dog, you might get bitten. Not literally, but verbally. I'm not your attack dog. If you want to know what type of animal I am, you should watch, you should read, not read, you should look at my channel, right? I have a video where I talk about what animal I am. I'm Chiren, the ram. Go watch that movie. That I could have been that ram. I'm Chiren. And the interesting thing is, now, I don't want to get all religious on you, but the devil's a liar because the last time I Chiren, and I'm not going to say when, because if you don't know me offline, you don't know the last time I Chiren was. Some of you who may know me offline, you think you know when the last time I Chiren was, but you really don't. I will say the other 3 rams who were there when I Chirened, they know when I actually Chirened. When I Chirened, the sheep wasn't scared. This time, finally in my life, when I actually drove the wolf off, the sheep said thank you. They didn't cower. But the Chiren story is still very precious to me because I did go through that, especially when I was young. And that is typically how the sheep respond, is when the ram stands up to the wolf, if the ram kills the wolf, then the other sheep are looking at the ram like, I was going to say the N-word. Like, brother, you crazy. What's wrong with you? And the ram is like, what? Y'all ain't do nothing. I'm going to do something. So, but there are people, and there are people that they know you do martial arts, and they want you to be their attack dog. This goes out to now, the one way, and I can really talk about this because this ain't happening forever. Like if you out with your boys and they know you do a karate, so then they feel comfortable, like they can start something with somebody and they think, oh, he got it. He got me. Anything happen, he got me. They start stuff and then they expect you to finish it, right? So after a while, what you got to do when you're a martial artist, especially if you're a male martial artist, and this probably should apply too if you're a female martial artist, if it's someone in your gender and they start something, you're gonna have to let them finish it. You're gonna have to let them. You have to let them take a lot of that upside the head. I'm gonna segue into something else. This was like semi-Chirenin. If this is my policy, and I can say this publicly, this is my policy of breaking up fights. Everybody gets one. Like that Family Guy joke about Spider-Man, everybody gets one. Everybody gets one. You get, even if I don't know you, if I can, if I haven't been ordered to, or I should say ordered not to, by the police or security, you get one free I break up a fight that somebody's trying to start with you. I'm not saying I'm jumping up and doing hook kicks on anybody or throwing them for a opponent or choking them out or hitting them with some pressure points, anything like that. You get one. Hey, man, hey, stop. Hey, man, hey. You get one. Coming straight up brother style. You get one. Because if I was about to throw my life away over something stupid, I would want someone to stop me too. So you get one. If you are related to me by blood or marriage, you get more than one. I'm not going to tell you the number because I don't want you abusing it. But you get more than one. Now, if you've never gotten any from me or you only got one from me and you're related to me, you're probably at your limit. If you've gotten more than one from me, and there's only a few people in the world who've gotten more than one from me, then you know who you are. And I have told you, and you know me offline, I've told you, your number's up. Because I'm not your attack dog. Your number's up. I'm not saving you no more. I'm not saving you from yourself. Now, it can be a little tricky when you're talking about people, it's the opposite sex. Because men, real men, and I hate to do that real men crap, because I think the concept of toxic masculinity is crap. But there is some aspects of masculinity, just like there are definitely aspects of femininity that are toxic, right? Real men want to protect women, whether we are in a relationship with them or not. And if I feel like you trying to exploit that so you can control other people, you got the wrong guy. I'm not your attack dog. I am not a dog, period. If I'm an animal, I am Sharon. That means I decide who I am going to protect. Period. Now, I'm not saying I'm not susceptible to susceptible. That's because I got that Kill Bill line in me. I am susceptible to flattery. That was a smooth move. Anyway, I am human, and I'm not a saint, and I'm not perfect, and sure, I probably could be manipulated. But I'm telling you now, I'm not your attack dog. I'm not. I'm not going to be your attack dog. And if I think that you're trying to get me to be your attack dog, and you haven't used up your one, you still might get one, but that's it. And let me go clear to here. All right. I probably shouldn't even tell people this, because I have done this. If you know me personally, you thought Cecil was letting me get hit. Cecil was letting you get hit. Cecil was letting you get hit. Okay. And before you want to try to run and cry to whoever, I'm not just talking about one person or even two people or even several people. I've done this to a lot of people. So I'm just going to put this on the internet. This is my policy. If I think you deserve to get busted in your mouth for what you're doing, but I know I probably should stop whatever's happening, I'm going to let you get busted in the mouth one time. Now, since I'm getting older, it might happen anyway, because depending on what obstacles are between me and you, chairs, people, desks, you could be across the street. You could be, I'm sitting down, I hear this, and then I got to get up and go over there and find out, and there are other people in the way and all this other stuff. People yelling, stop, whatever the hell, right? If I think you deserve to get bust in the mouth because you was mouthing off, I'm going to let you get bust once. I let your mouth feel what it reaped, because even the Bible says that a fool's mouth invites a beating. I'm going to put that proverb below this video. Even the Bible says a fool's mouth invites a beating. And I just saw something online where it said, don't be nicer than God. You're too nice if you're trying to be too nice, if you're nicer than God would be. And a lot of people have told me, oh man, you too nice. And I've always hated that, because I'm like, we're supposed to be nice to each other. But you know what? I'm a change. I've tried this already, and so far it's actually working. I will no longer try to be nicer than God. You sow it, you reap it. I already did one thing where I said I'm not going out of my way anymore to stop anybody from doing anything. So you know what, God, and I prayed to God and I asked God for that, and He actually granted it, believe it or not. But that means what's happened is I've literally been sitting there and something happened. I've literally, like a couple weeks before this video, no, a week before this video. It was a week before this video. I'm at the gas station and they start right there. And I was right there, so I had to say, they're right there. Like I tried to walk away and I can't because they're like right by the door. So I can't leave and go without them being there. So if I want to leave and that guys make eye contact with me, I gotta say something to calm this person down in order just to be able to pump my gas and go. I mean, it was like I just can't get out of this. So if God tells me like that, like I just can't get out of it, fine. But that's it. Because I'm not your attack dog. I am nobody's attack dog. I don't care how much I love you. I don't care how much I care about you. I don't care how long I've known you. Shout out to my brother Kwabi, who said on Facebook that paraphrasing, nobody's worth going to jail, hell, or losing your house over, and your home, and your livelihood. Shout out to him. I will drop his name in here. He is always going to be my good brother because every time Kwabi is right on time. He ain't with me all the time, but when he's there, he is on time. I'm not giving his last name because I don't want to be trolled. I'm not your attack dog. My self-defense skills are for myself. They're not for you. If you want my self-defense skills to be for you, we have to have a formal relationship. And even then, you're going to use up your peacemaking if you keep needing it. Like, I would protect a student of mine. But if a student of mine was starting it, I'm going to let them get kicked in the chest once so they learn that Mr. Cecil is not going to be able to let you walk around like you got invisible antimantium armor around your life. So let that be known. You got to be a student. You got to be a relative. You got to be a real friend. And like I said, people that ain't blood get one. And in some instances, people that are not blood are going to get zero. You're going to get nothing. So if something happens and you see me walk the other way and you go, why didn't that big man do something? Because see, you're not a big black, a lot of you people, you're not a big black man. This is what you don't understand. Every time something happens, just like today, I will talk about today. Today, I go in the store. The store actually has security. I couldn't believe it. Granted, your security was weak. If you see me and if you see me from that store, yes, lady, you're weak. I don't care if I'm being disrespectful because you're my elder. You're too damn old and you do not move like you know what you're doing. If you're a secret kung fu master, please let me know. I don't think you are. I think you can talk people down with your security, and yeah, it mostly should be talking, but you should have something to back that up. You ain't have any weapons on you, nothing. I'm just like, you're working by yourself, you're not working in a team. It's retarded. But anyway, like what typically happens when there is security, they look at me. They always want to strike up conversations with me. They always keep an eye on me because the big black man looks like a threat. Now, I can sit here and get on my black pride, black power thing, but honestly, That is one instance where when it comes to racial profiling, I'm like, you know what, dog, for real, I'm gonna just let you have that. Cause, if I had to stop me, I'd be looking at me too. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's like, I'm not mad at you, and I'm literally not. I'm not mad at you. I mean, damn, if, if I, if somebody my age could do what I could do and I couldn't, I would be scared of them too. I would want to make sure that person is okay and calm. But see, that's the thing. Every time something happens, then if the big black man is moving around in it, they're going to come after the big black man. They're going to come after me and try to neutralize me. And I don't need that. I don't need neutralization. I don't need nightsticks up back of the head, nothing. It's a no-win situation for me if it's not truly self-defense, defending myself, because they're going to beat my ass. Worse yet, if they don't succeed in calming me down or neutralizing me, then if it comes to where I have to be arrested, I'm getting prosecuted. You know that. The law is going to get me because I am black. I am an indigenous black person of North America. Okay? I am a true native son. People don't even think that my ethnic group exists, but we do. We don't even know that we exist. That's how wiped out we have been genocidally and mentally. But that's another video. We don't even know who we are. We don't even know that we're here. A lot of us. I ain't even know till somebody else outside the family told me. Anyway. So they're going to beat the big Negro up. The lumps is coming for the big brother. The big black dude. That's why I don't want to be your attack dog. So I'm not going to be your attack dog. I am, if you want to know what kind of animal I am, I'm Sharon. If you want to know what Sharon is, I'll put a link to Sharon below this video. If you feel like you want to figure me out, truly figure me out, you can watch that video and figure me out. And you don't see Sharon fighting for nobody but his flock. Only because the wolves were coming, and only because there were no sheepdog there to protect her. There was no sheepdogs there to protect the sheep. Now, in that story, Sharon was kind of rolling with the wolf at first, then he got to change her heart. But you see what I'm saying? It's got to be like, there's absolutely nothing that nobody can do. And then and only then am I going to do something. Now, if that makes me selfish, if that makes me mean, if that makes me not the martial arts instructor that you want for your child, I will take that lump. Because I am nobody's attack dog. And if I think you're trying to get me to be your attack dog, I'm going to at least bark at you. Because whimpering and saying, please don't do it, apparently are not enough for people. You can't just say calmly, I really don't appreciate manipulation, and I would really like it if you didn't do that. And if you have some kind of problems that you're working out, I really would not like to be involved in that aspect of your life. I would like for us, to move on into other aspects of relating as people. Because, I really, even though I am used to, and dare I say, perhaps accustomed to violence, I really do not want violence in my sphere or my circle. Violence can also mean, just cruelty and bullying towards others and excommunicating people, making them feel uncomfortable. You can't say that to people. They don't respect that. So I'm sitting here in my basement looking like a madman, telling you one more time, hey, not your attack dog. Don't try to get me to be your attack dog. This is the thing. If you want to get something from me where I would be functioning kind of like that for you, I should be your attack coach. You should sign up for my freaking class. And you'll learn all types of stuff that you can do for yourself. I'm not putting it online so you can sit online and just click and not have to risk any pain in the process of learning. Just sign up for a freaking class if you want to learn how to fight. I'm not doing it for you, and you can't pay me to do it for you either. So thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this with people like to talk about the martial arts. Now, is anybody's name mentioned in this video? No. Any name? Any height, weight, depth? Any time or place in the multiverse? No. So that means if you think I'm talking about you, you're guilty. Peace.